12 experts representing Sudan, Ethiopia and Egypt met for 3 days in Cairo for talks on the Renaissance Dam without reaching an agreement. Yasser Hakim has the details.
Experts from the three Nile Basin countries met to issue the final draft of a contract with two European firms. The Dutch and French firms should prepare a technical report on the effects of the Renaissance Dam on Egypt and Sudan. But talks broke down.
The Ethiopian experts support conducting a technical report, but they want it to take ample time, and there are fears in Egypt that it will be prolonged while the first phase of the dam is fully constructed.
With the absence of top officials, the experts couldn't resolve the outstanding issues. Egypt is pushing for alternatives until the technical report is finalized.
There must be an agreement on how the dam's water will be filled and stored in the first phase, which will end next year. And there must be a system whereby all sides will operate and manage the dam, the three countries together.
The next round of talks will be in Sudan in 10 days' time. This time, Egypt will send its Minister of Water Resources to try and strike a deal. Yasser Hakim for CCTV, Cairo.
For more than a decade, he was the self-styled Indiana Jones of Egypt. As the Antiquities Minister, Zahi Hawass strode through temples and tombs as the star of TV documentaries that made him a highly recognizable figure. But 4 years after the uprising that toppled President Hosni Mubarak and nearly ended his own career, Hawass is lamenting the state of Egypt's ancient treasures.
Near the towering pyramids and the Sphinx, a new museum is under construction. Called the Grand Egyptian Museum, it was intended to open this year, but its fate is now in limbo. The government says it's short of the $1 billion needed to complete the project. It's news that greatly distresses the former Minister of Antiques, Zahi Hawass.
In Egypt, we don't have people who knows about museology. Very little. How can you run a museum like this with people? Then you need to make this museum like the Library of Alexandria, to have a special identity. And in the same time, to the directorship or the curatorship, it can be from America, it can be from Germany, from England, from any place in the world. You need this museum to be international for the world.
Hawass's wide-brimmed hat and safari vest may be hung up for now, but he's brimming with ideas on how to revive Egypt's antiquities and bring back tourists after years of political unrest. He once roamed the tombs and pyramids with camera crews in tow, but now he's mostly found in his cramped Cairo office, dreaming of the new museum. He says private international sponsorship is needed, and he believes he knows how to bring the money.
I can now bring the $700 million in 1 year.
You can.
Easy. How? You need to make a big advertising from the government by the Prime Minister in a press conference that we Egyptians believe that the Egyptian monuments do not belong to Egypt only, but belongs to the people all over the world. If you announce that, then you make publicity everywhere. If you pay $10,000, I put your name written in the wall of the museum. If you pay $100,000, I put your name on the facade of the museum. If you built a whole gallery, I will name the name of your gallery.
Hawass believes that things have generally changed for the better since he left office. However, he's worried about the threat of theft, mismanagement and corruption by staff at the museum, things he believes can be solved by improving their livelihoods.
Things are better now for antiquities. It's better than last year. Things are stable now, but we need, you know, the major problem in antiquities, in my time, I used to raise the idea we need to restore the people before we restore antiquities. And what I mean, you have to give rights to the people, health insurance, raise the salaries, things like that.
Though he probably has the brains to revive the antiquities and museums in Egypt, Hawass says he has no desire to return to his previous position. Leslie Marungu, CCTV.